Cross just launched Mainnet 2.0, and if you have been paying attention to the Web3 gaming space, you know this is the biggest shift in the ecosystem so far. This isn't just a basic UI update or a temporary staking pool. This is a fundamental overhaul of how the entire network breathes, operates, and scales. They are calling this upgrade Breakpoint. If you look at the history of the Cross game chain, the early days were all about rapid growth, onboarding, and laying the foundation. But Breakpoint marks the moment the network evolves. It transitions from that early growth phase into a mature, self-sustaining economy. Today, we are taking a deep dive into what this actually means for you as a holder, a gamer, or a creator. We are going to break down the new POSA consensus system, do a complete walkthrough of the validator and delegation mechanics, calculate actual staking rewards with the new halving model, and finally, talk about my favorite feature, the 100% base fee burn. Grab a coffee, open your wallets, and let's get into it. Let's start with the core engine of Mainnet 2.0, the consensus mechanism. Cross now runs on POSA, which stands for Proof of Staked Authority. Why does a gaming chain need POSA? If you look at traditional proof of work, or even standard proof of stake, they can sometimes struggle with the blockchain trilemma when you throw heavy gaming transactions at them. Web3 games require lightning fast block times, near zero transaction fees, and absolute network stability. You can't have a game lagging because the network is congested. POSA solves this by utilizing 21 elite validators to produce the blocks. If you look here on the Block Explorer, you can see these validators, named Nexus 1 up to Nexus 21. These aren't random nodes. These entities are actively producing blocks and securing the network every single second, and they have serious skin in the game. To run one of these active validator nodes, they have to stake a massive amount of cross tokens, often upwards of 1 million tokens. This guarantees that the people securing the network are financially incentivized to act honestly. But the beauty of Mainnet 2.0 is that you don't need 1 million tokens to participate. You can ride their coattails through delegation. As a community member, you can delegate your cross to these validators. By doing this, you are helping secure the network, and in return, you get a cut of the daily block rewards. Let me show you exactly how this works. I've been staking since the upgrade went live, and I want to walk you through the process. First, head over to the official cross staking site. Make sure you connect your Web3 wallet, and obviously, you need some cross tokens and a tiny bit of gas to process the transaction. Look at this dashboard. I currently have around 5,000 cross staked, and you can see my rewards accumulating in real time. To add to this, you just click Stake Now. You punch in the amount, let's do 50 cross for this example, hit stake, approve the transaction in your wallet, and you're done. Your tokens are now actively working for you. But here's the critical part you must understand before you stake, the unbonding period. If you decide you want your tokens back to sell or trade, you can't just pull them out instantly. There is a 14-day unbonding period. When you click Unstake, a 2-week timer starts. You won't earn rewards during this time, and you won't have access to the tokens until the 14 days are up. This is a brilliant security design because it prevents massive, sudden bank runs on the network and keeps the token price heavily stabilized. Now let's talk numbers. Mainnet 2.0 introduced a 300 million cross reward pool distributed to stakers, but it features a highly unique halving mechanism. When you hear halving, you probably think of Bitcoin, where every 4 years the rewards get brutally chopped in half overnight. Cross uses a daily decay halving model. This means the rewards decrease by 50% over the course of a year, but it happens gradually, day by day. When this first launched, the APR was sitting around 176%. Today, it's sitting at roughly 138%. Tomorrow, it might be 138.3%. It steps down slowly. This heavily rewards early adopters who lock in their stake now, before the APR drops further. Let's run a simulation. If you stake 10,000 cross right now, based on current estimations, you could be looking at generating over 13,000 cross over a full year. That means next year, you wouldn't just have your initial 10,000, you'd be sitting on over 23,000 cross. That is massive passive generation. Right now, if you want those rewards to compound, you have to come in and click compound manually, paying a tiny gas fee to add your rewards back to your principal. However, the dev team has officially confirmed that an auto compound feature is dropping soon. Once that is live, the smart contract will automatically restake your rewards, maximizing your APY without you having to lift a finger. Finally, we arrive at what I think is the most bullish aspect of Mainnet 2.0, the 100% base fee burn. In most traditional blockchain ecosystems, when you pay a gas fee to make a transaction, that fee goes straight into the pockets of the developers or the miners. Mainnet 2.0 completely rewrites this rule. Every single time you do anything on the cross network, whether you are swapping tokens, listing an in-game item on the marketplace, or even just depositing your cross to stake, that base transaction fee is burned. Gone. 100% of it is sent to a dead wallet and removed from the total circulating supply forever. Think about what this means for the future. As the cross ecosystem continues to mature and new, high-quality Web3 games launch on this chain, network activity is going to explode. Millions of microtransactions from gamers playing, trading, and battling. Every single one of those actions acts as a microburn. It turns the cross token into a highly deflationary asset. The more successful the games on the network are, the more scarce the token becomes. Mainnet 2.0 is not just a technical update, it is a complete philosophical shift for the cross economy. Breakpoint is exactly what it sounds like, the moment the network broke through to the next level. If you are a creator watching this, the Crosswave campaign is live right now with a 40,000 cross reward pool for covering this exact upgrade. You have until July 1st to get your content out there. If you found this deep dive helpful, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below letting me know what your current staking strategy is. Don't forget to follow at crosswave_XYZ on X for all the latest alpha, and check out wave.crosstoken.io to browse all active campaigns.